In this video, we are at Team Sport Docklands for 3 15-minute public sessions. So, we are here at Team Sport Docklands. This is my first ever time going to this track, and I did actually enjoy this track, indoor track, Team Sport. I haven't been to many of these, but so let's get into this video. So we're going to put a yellow and red flag counter on the top, because there definitely was quite a lot of those in this session, as somehow someone has already spun on a straight. I don't know how anyone's done that, but they just have. That first red flag was just the normal Team Sport thing, but this was our first here. As we come down the hill, we're going to get our first yellow flag. So as we come into the hairpin, we've got a yellow flag. As we get a green flag straight away, we're going to go up the inside of this driver into the left-hand hairpin and then through the right-hand hairpin. We're going to try and get around the outside, but this orange driver's just not seen us, so they're just going to push us into a wall. And then we're going to try get past them to go down the straight, and we're going to get a red flag, and this guy's just going to decide not to stop and just go straight into the back of the driver with the orange suit. So we're going to get green flags again, so we can carry on with the session as we go down the straight into turn 2. We'll look to the inside of the driver with the orange suit, and we do make that move stick. So we're gonna have a little bit of space in front of us now as we go up the hill into this right-hander. I quite like this corner actually. It's quite a long right-hander on the top of the hill, which you go left and then you go down the hill into this hairpin here. This pink driver spun and then really hits me when they rejoin. As we go into the left-hand hairpin, we're going to get a red flag. So we get another red flag, and then that pink driver is just going to ram into the back of me there, as it was red but it just decided not to stop and hit me. So we get green lights again as we go into the final couple of corners here, and the exit this corner to start a lap here as you go for us quite a fast right-hander. Then we got another red flag. That pink driver just can't seem to brake very quickly and keeps like overshooting the brake zone as it said red flags. So we've already got 3 red flags in probably 5 minutes as we go through this long sort of right-hand, and then go left king over the top there, and we're going to get another yellow flag there actually as we come over. But now we've got green flags again, so we're going to go over the hill again, and then we're going to get another yellow flag, so that makes it 3 as we cross the line to start a lap. See if we can actually get a lap in here into the second corner. I'm trying to get that right, but I didn't think I did that very well. As we go down the straight through the right and left king over the top of the hill, and this was probably one of my favourite corners on the track. It was double apex right hand, it was quite long. Then we go down the hill, pressing the brakes as we go down, hitting that apex quite nicely as we go under the upstairs section, missing the apex a bit through the first and the second actually, and hitting the barrier on the outside quite hard. But you go through that banked corner, what's a lot more banked when you see it in real life. As we go into the penultimate corner, we're going to completely miss the apex, so that's not very good. And then through the final corner, trying to keep it tight all the way to the inside. And we're going to set a lap. I can't remember what lap exactly it was. I think it's like a 46 something. But then going through that right-hander, we have got another yellow flag, so that's going to make 4 yellow flags now. As we go a bit further into this session, got green flags again into the hairpin. You actually do hit that apex that time. we just come way too tight into that second, what does not really help our run on the exits. We go through that right hander, what is bad because that's quite an easy flat out corner, so you get the run down all the way to the final couple of corners. I keep missing the apex on that penultimate corner actually. I just couldn't get that right on this this day. But as we go into this left hander, we're going to get another yellow flag. That makes 5 yellow flags now. So we come through the double hairpin, we're behind this blue suited drive here, so we come around the bank corner, put the boost on all the way down into this hairpin where I just can't hit the apex and I miss it again. Not as much as before, but still missing that apex, and we've got another yellow flag, so that makes 7 now. So go into the hairpin. This orange driver is going to crash into the purple driver, just driven into the apex. And that was the end of the first session. So hopefully we can have a better session in session 2. So as we skip to second session now, we're going to get green lights, and for some reason the cart just got stuck on speed 1. That's not very good, because we can't go very quick and everyone's just going past us, waving a hand about. I don't think that's really going to help us go faster, trying to make like jumping in the seat, but we're going to try to do that. And just waiting for the cart to actually go onto speed 3, as all these carts are just going past, and it's still stuck on speed 1, and finally it gets onto speed whatever it normally does, and going past that drive with the red suit straightaways, he didn't seem to go after the green flag, and into the final 2 corners now. We're going to try to get past this, but we can't drive because there's a red flag, but we go green flags again through the left and then the right hander, right behind this red suited drive here, as we're going to try and make a move soon so we can get some space and actually put in a good lap. I think we've only got like 1 actual lap with no red and yellow flags or whatever, but now we've got another yellow flag and that guy was just in the wall. I don't know how they end up in the wall with us, so just get to the apex and just drive straight. But anyway, we have got a yellow flag there and then green flag, so we are racing again. I'm going to immediately get past that red suit driver into the hairpin. We're actually going to hit the apex for once and then onto main straight into this right hander. Can we actually set another lap here as we go into this left hander? We did that okay through there, bit of too much slide through the first second corner, but it's still, that's alright. And then up on top of the hill into this like long right hand, hit the first apex, drift it out a little bit wide through the middle, and then in the second apex you want to hit that into this hairpin. We're just going to avoid that drive nearly spun, and then going into the hairpins now and through the second hairpin. We're just getting held up a bit here because the purple drive in front is going really slow. We've got another yellow flag, so that's going to make 9 yellow flags. So we'll skip further into this session, pretty near at the end now, and we've got green flags, so we can go quicker again now as we come through this long right hander. Going to try and get past the driver with the blue suit, but it is actually just hard to get past. It's like they're trying to defend, but they're not actually, so it's hard to actually get past these slower drivers. Sometimes it's easy to get past drivers who are just a little bit slower than drivers who are like really slow. And we're actually going to get another yellow flag there, as we hadn't actually made the OT, but I don't really care by this point. And to go up the hill again into this double right hander, and then it goes left down the hill, hitting the brakes just before we get to the bottom of the hill there. We do actually hit the apex. This marshal's on the track, nearly run them over, and through this left hander and then through the right. Going to try to get that apparent early, but that doesn't matter because there is another yellow flag. Green flags now, so just try to get a lap, and this marshal gets nearly run over again. These marshals are just on the track all the time, they nearly get run over every time. And through this long right-hander, kind of right-hander, it's just like a few like kinks down this straight. It's quite a long straight actually for an indoor track. I haven't been to many indoor tracks so really, but going through this left-hander down the hill. Oh no, we're going to skip a bit forward till we have green flags again. So into this left-hander, a lot of lock needed to get the car actually turned. Then into this left-hander, got another yellow. And skip a bit forward, we're going to overtake the driver with the pink suit. We've got another yellow flag. I'm going to tell this driver to go in front there because they were in front before the yellow. Somehow this driver's pointing towards the apex, and this red driver's just going to can't know, so I'm getting stuck behind the driver with the pink suit. and we're right behind these two, and they're just going like side by side for every corner, so it's nearly impossible to overtake because indoor tracks aren't very wide. And we got another red flag, and we ended up just waiting here for like a really long time. I don't know why. It must have been like 5 minutes we were waiting here for this red flag. I'm not going to make you watch that all of that time, so we're going to skip to whenever it turned green, like now. And we are going again now. See, when do we get green lights? Soon. There we go, green lights. So we are racing at full speed once again as we come over the top of the hill into this like quite long right hand up into the left, and we're going to try actually get past this pink suit driver so we have some space to actually put some laps in. Can we go up the inside maybe into the hairpin? No, because they actually kind of broke late, but we are going to get up the inside because they completely missed the apex into this banked corner. I think we put the boost on there, I didn't actually see, but going down the long straight what goes into his hairpin, I missed the apex every single time, and I missed it again there. And go on to a lap. Can we actually get a lap here in the second session? So you go into this left hand, no we can't, there's another yellow flag. As we go into this left and then through the right hand hairpin, and we're going to go down this long sort of straight here onto under the bridge or upstairs and through the left and the right. I'm going to try to get past this driver with the orange suit here, so put a lap in. Maybe got the inside there, but no, there's another yellow flag. But that was the end of this session, so let's go on to the last session, and this is session 3, and then this driver's just going to decide that it's not a red flag even though it is, and just keep going. We're just going to wait till there's green flags soon. And yeah, there's a yellow flag, so we can actually move now. I'm waiting for the green flag soon. There it is, so we can go quickly now. I'm going to try and get past this driver with the red suit, but we can't actually get past this number 27 car, so we're going to look to the outside because it looks like they're trying to defend, even though they probably aren't, but it looks like they are because they're like white lining it into the hairpin. As we put the power down all the way up into this corner, and look, they're just like defending again here. It's actually getting a bit annoying. I don't know why they're like, it looks like they're trying to defend, but they're probably not. And then into this hairpin, we think about going up the inside, maybe we can get the exit. No, we just do not have the run tool there, so into this left hand, look, they're like defending again. And then into this right hand, we're trying to get the power early. We get like a massive slide to come on the exit of that corner. As we're going to look to the inside, just about enough space. We're going to go out the inside. This drive just goes really wide anyway, so we are going to get that position on the track now into this long right hander. What is turn 1? I quite like that corner. It's quite a fun corner. It's quite fast, long right hander. Somehow this guy is spun there. Like, how are you even spun there? Like, you're on the exit and you've ended up facing backwards. I don't know how you can do that, but whatever. Now we are going again, and that means we've got another yellow flag. So we're going to immediately overtake this driver. So he's helping us up. He was like defending as the green flag goes because we see it earlier than him. Into the hairpin, miss the apex again. And then through the right hand, we actually hit the apex that time. It's nice. As we get a run all the way down into the left hand, and we're nearly running over this marshal again, who keeps like these marshals on the track like all the time. And could we actually do a lap here? So into the first corner, we're going to go flat out, then push the brake hard into this like left hand sort of double hairpin sort of thing, and we open up the steering as we keep turning right, and then it goes left as we go over the crest, and we're going to get a red flag. So we cannot actually set a lap, and we're going to get another red, wait, I think that was yellow actually, and then through this long right into this left hander. Can we actually set a lap maybe on this lap as we're coming through this right hander, not opening up the corner on the exit as much as I probably could have as we go through that right and left sort of chicane sort of thing, and then over the hill, and then we're going to go down the hill. There's only like 3 corners on the upstairs bit actually. Most of it is downstairs on this sort of surface. When you go upstairs, it's like this sort of wood surface, what's a bit more grippy. To be honest, this track does have quite a lot of grip actually, compared to other team sport tracks that I've been to before. I haven't been to many, but this one is quite a lot more grippy than the ones I have been to previously. As you come into this long right, I think we might have actually just done a lap then around this track, and into this right hand. Can we maybe do 2 laps in a row without getting yellow or red flags? We come through this yellow, the right hander, and then left over the hill into this long right hander again. Sort of like a hairpin, but you don't use all of it, and there's a red flag again because this driver somehow got stuck in a barrier. I don't actually know how you can do that. It's a hairpin, you're not even going quick into this corner, but anyway, someone's managed to do that, and then they have to go then the marshals tell them to go over here. I don't know why this is dangerous. If the cart's just gonna fly out, it's just gonna hit me. But anyway, they have to stand all the way over there in case the cart flies out or something, I don't know. And then we're gonna wait till we can actually go, and we've got green lights. Yeah, we have yellow, and we're just gonna wait till the green lights come. It's still yellow right now to go under the upstairs section and then through this double hairpin, and we're going to get green lights now, so we can race at full speed. Let's try overtake the driver with the purple suit quickly so we don't get held up by them. I'm going to look to the inside. I'm just going to have enough space so they just start braking. Then into this left hand hairpin, we hit the apex once there, and then through the right into the longer right hander. Then we're going to go into this sort of left hairpin, followed by the right hairpin, and then open the steering up. We did go, I think, opened it up the corner up in the exit a lot better than we did previously, and then into this right hand, hitting the first apex, hit it just a bit wide, and then try and hit the second apex, but I missed it a little bit there. And into this hairpin, we missed the apex a little bit, but that didn't really matter. It's a decent lap so far. We don't get any yellow flags, but we're going to get held up by these 2 people. What was annoying, so we didn't even get a yellow flag on that lap. Oh no, we did. Another yellow as we come down this back straight, and this guy's just going to decide to overtake me anyway, even though it's yellow. And we're going to start a new lap here into the first corner now, and second corner. Aggressively turn that car in, a bit of slide on the exit, as I always seem to get now, going a bit tight. Boost on down this straight. I'm going to try to get past the number 27, and we actually get past them that time, which was nice. Then through this right hander, and then we'll go left, but that's an easy flat corner, downhill. Hard to get your braking point for that, as I do actually miss the apex quite a lot there. As we go into this hairpin, we hit the apex that time, and we don't go too wide first bit, or it doesn't ruin our exit onto the second. We have a decent run the exit, but we're not close enough to send it on this drive in front as we come into that left and then right hander. The purple drive's gone quite wide there, but we can't take that advantage because we weren't close enough to actually make the overtake. Now we're stuck behind these 3 drivers. They're going side by side every corner, so it's really hard to overtake, especially in indoor tracks, because indoor tracks are not very wide. These 2 drivers are going side by side. We're going to try and go up the outside of that purple driver, but he's just decided to close the door on us and put us in a wall, but that's fine, whatever. Into the hairpin, these drivers are just going to go side by side, and then now they're just going to all decide to crash into each other. And then I don't know why the guy in the hand doesn't just brake and not smash into all of them. For some reason Team Sport haven't seen that there's a massive pile up and decide not to do a yellow flag for this one. And so go through the final corner, and now they have actually seen that there's some massive pile up, and they put a red flag, so we're going to get another red, and we're going to skip it forward as we cross the line now to start a lap. And they did yellow, what kind of ruined that lap, so we can actually set a lap because it was yellow at the start, and then they changed it to green. I don't know why they can't just change it to green, to be honest, but anyway, going down this long straight, and we're going to go over the crest into this long right hander. The second bit's kind of a hairpin, but it goes left at the end, so you don't really think of it being the hairpin. As we come through that left hander, sort of triple hairpin. You have that one, then this one, and then this one after. Well, it's also a hairpin. And this is also a really good corner actually. It doesn't look as banked on the video, but when you're in real life it is actually quite banked. So go into this final chicane. On the run, we'll go to the line. I'm going to set another lap. I don't know any of the lap times actually in this session. I think they were mid 45s. They're not really that good laps. But anyway, this guy's somehow spun there. I don't even know by this point. And now it's yellow. But that was sort of the end of this session here. So we got like 3 laps in overall. It's not very many. A lot of yellow flags and red flags. 20 yellow flags and 8 red flags in 45 minutes worth of karting. But anyway, hope you enjoyed this video and thank you for watching.